Now we're going to be looking at right-angled trigonometry again, only this time we're going to be looking at the unknown angle. So, listing our types of problems, we're looking at an unknown angle. So, sine theta, O over H, cos theta, A over H, and tan of theta, O over A. As with all questions, when you've got an unknown angle, identify the H, the O, and the A, and then use a ratio that matches the problem. So here we have a problem. Theta is the unknown this time. We have an A and an H. A is 67 centimetres, H is 95 centimetres. So A and H, we use cos. So write down the ratio first. So here we have cos of theta is 67 over 95. Now sometimes you can simplify those fractions that come up. Don't worry about it. Let your calculator do the work. You've got to remember, the more times you do calculations and do things like round them or transfer them from your calculator to paper, etc., the more chance you've got of making a mistake. So your job is to minimize mistakes, leave the ratio as it is, let the calculator do the work. Now we've got cos, so there's a function, when we take cos to the other side, it becomes cos to the minus 1. If you're doing cos using the cos ratio, it says I've got an angle, so 35 degrees. Tell me the ratio that goes with it. Now, you put cos 35 in your calculator, it'll come up with a number. Cos to minus 1 is the inverse function. It's saying, well, I know the ratio already, so give me the angle that goes with it. Now you find cos to the minus 1 by pressing shift on your calculator and then the cos button. Then you put the fraction button in, 67 over 95, close the bracket off, put equals. Use the calculator, and we find that theta in this case comes to 45.1491919 degrees. Use the degrees, minutes, seconds button, converts it to 45 degrees, 8 minutes, 57.09 seconds. We're going to round this to the nearest minute, so we get 45 degrees and 9 minutes, because the 57 it's almost at the 9 anyway. So let's look at unknown angle. If you've identified sine, then it's sine to the minus 1 that you use. If you've identified cos, then it's cos to the minus 1 that's used. If you've used tan, then it's tan to the minus 1 that's used. That's it. So let's look at 3 problems, and I'll show you how the process for all 3 of them is exactly the same. So in the first one, we have an O of 13 and an H of 25. In the second one, we have an A of 11 and an H of 18. And in the third one, we have an O of 83 and an A of 207. So, first thing, write down the ratio. So sine of the theta is equal to 13 over 25 in the first part. Cos of theta is 11 over 18 in the second one. And tan of theta is 83 over 207. Now write it down using the inverse relationship. So theta, which is the one we want to find, in the first one is sine to the minus 1 of 13 over 25. In the second one, theta is cos to the minus 1 of 11 over 18. And in the third one, theta is tan to the minus 1 of 83 over 207. Now use your calculator, and we get these values for the theta, so 31 degrees blah, 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 in the first one, 52 and a bit in the next one, 24 and a bit in the third one. Use degrees, minutes and seconds. So 31, 19 minutes, 56 seconds in the first, 52, 19, 48 in the second, and 24, 11, 35 in the third. Round according to the nearest minute. So we have our 3 answers. So for the first one, the angle to the nearest minute is 31 degrees 20 minutes. In the second one, it's 52 degrees 20 minutes. And in the third one, it's 24 degrees 12 minutes. remembering the ratios. This is the point. Now, so we've dealt with, if you've looked at all the videos, we've now done all three types of problems. So, first thing is, Sokatawa. Sokatawa. Remember that? It tells you how the ratio is constructed. So sine is opposite over hypotenuse, cos adjacent over hypotenuse, tan is opposite over adjacent. Sine, cos, tan. Types of problems. In summary, unknown numerator, in other words on top, unknown denominator, underneath, and the last one, unknown angle. Only three types of problems there are. Summary. Three ratios, remembered by Sokatawa. Three types of problems, unknown numerator, unknown denominator, unknown angle. Follow the procedure and you're done.